You're going to sidekick.
Jake, how are you? I think just white people suck.
Certified love his puss, you know.
Welcome to the show. You're faking cancer.
Yeah.
Certified pussy boy.
When I was 3, I got bit by a tick in my head, and then from the time that I was 3 to when I was 16, I was in and out of wheelchairs.
My name is Jacob Andrew Sharpe. This is Jake Doolittle. Yes, Jake?
So you just changed the subject, but I was about to say something.
That's really...
So...
Okay, here. So I bought 3 Funko Pops, and I think you're going to love it.
Okay.
Now, I don't usually like the idea of Funko Pops. But
Well, because last time you called them... what did you call them?
Guys or whatever? I know,
something that I told Hannah, and it made us laugh for like a couple minutes straight.
Because they're not, I don't know anything. If anyone thinks I know stuff, like if you think I have good pop culture references, I don't know what's going on. I walk around and I'm like, no, like, you know, you know how I always try to explain things like the Jacob Sharpe way? I'm like, yeah, that guy's nutso but gutso, and everyone's like, what the fuck did you just say?
Sure.
That guy's crazy, but I said it colorfully.
Yeah.
So I got a Ja Morant Funko Pop. With
that's cool.
With the hair.
His hair is
that
sick.
Neat?
Yeah.
Isn't that cool? Love Ja Morant. I got myself a Joe Burrow. A cute little Joe Burrow.
Your favorites.
My favorites. And this guy, I can't believe I got it, but I got a Dream Team Scottie Pippen.
Your guy. That's sick.
My guy. Isn't that cool?
That's a great that's a great 3.
That's a great 3 to get. So I got 3 Funko Pops, or whatever I called them last time.
Oh, I'll try to find it. It was really, really good, and it made me laugh for a while.
Didn't I call them like Plinko dolls or something?
Plinko dolls, yeah. Plinko dolls.
Like Plinko, yeah, the Plinko action figures. You know, the game from the 80s.
Yeah, you know those Plinko dolls, and I was like, no.
You know when they made action figures for the Game Show Network?
Yeah, but it's.
Well, I bought some. Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah. It's Steve Harvey just going.
Oh! That guy said something so funny. That's what
that
Steve
guy
Harvey
said,
does.
Yeah, he goes, that guy said titties on my show. Now that is crazy.
Sit on my face.
Oh, face, yeah.
Holy shit.
Sit on my face. And it's like the number 1 answer.
And he goes,
and he goes, oh, God.
And then he fucking throws a fit, yeah.
And then it's a Tik Tok sound for like 3 months.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Since when did Steve Harvey? Because I get it. I get the bit. Like, we're all like, ha ha, Steve Harvey, you know? Like,
sure.
There's something that's just like, you just think of Steve Harvey and you're like, oh, ha, like, we don't take Steve Harvey very seriously.
Sure.
But I think that Steve Harvey is genuinely hilarious.
I think he is too, and he also doesn't have to do much.
No, he doesn't. I think he's like a naturally funny person. And I know that there's like the meme aspect of it, but I'm like, no, I think he's actually really good at what he does. I
would actually love that job where you just repeat what people say. Yeah, that's so much fun.
Doing Family Feud, and I'll give it to Steve Harvey. He is the least creepy Family Feud host that they've ever had.
That's true. I was watching Family Feud from a couple decades ago, and I don't remember what that guy's name was, but I literally just watched an episode. This was not like a highlight or anything, or like a thing that was
kissing
posted
people
online.
Like right on the lips, man.
Yeah, but like kids. People. Yeah. Like kissing kids and like smelling their hair. The fucking episode that I watched was of this guy. I don't remember his name, and he was like, "Hey, you're pretty," and it's like the daughter of the family, and he's like, "Let me give you a kiss," and then, or no, give me a quick kiss, and then he does the trick where like he kisses her, and then he like, it was like, oh, like that's good, like that's,
yep.
Richard Dawson, maybe was his name, I don't remember, but he's known for being creepy on live television.
But I also think that there was a time in television where if you were the like, because obviously, you know, shit has been run by creepy white men for forever. But there was like a real time where it was just the hosts of shows that were absolute creeps, and they were just getting away with that stuff because it was like daytime television. No one was really checking up on it. It was also the 80s, and like it was a disaster. But like, yeah, there's like a weird time. I guess it might still be going on. But what I'm saying is that like where it was like on television, where it was just it was just middle-aged white men being so weird and not okay. And we were all like, ha 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 ha, dad's being creepy. Ha ha ha.
Yeah. I think it's really interesting because now in media they put everything behind the scenes. So like on the Ellen show,
right?
There's like essay, and it's basically like maybe an Abu Ghraib torture prison and backstage at Ellen,
right.
And but it's not on camera, so it doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
Yes, exactly. Well, like. But that's the thing, is sexual assault, whether it's on camera or not.
Right.
And it's so weird. And it's gross and stupid that all these fucking creeps walk around going, well, it wasn't, where's your proof?
Yeah, shut the
like,
fuck up.
Like, it wasn't on camera. I'm not doing it on camera anymore. Like, that's the shit. Okay. This is the thing. Everyone's like, oh my, like the fucking, like when old people are like, I'm not racist. I don't say that word anymore. You're like,
anymore.
No. Anymore, exactly. Or it's like, no. Yeah, you don't say that thing anymore, but you still say stuff that's basically the same. You still say things that are just still not okay.
Yeah.
And I was saying this the other day to somebody, and like, because people are the world of like, oh, you can't say anything these days and all that, which is the will be the thing forever. Old people just don't get it, and I'm sure I'll be like that one day. I'm like, oh, I can't say this anymore.
Sure.
It's not that you can't say anything. We ask you to stop saying like oh, bless you. We asked you to stop saying like 3 words. Like basically, we asked you to stop saying like a handful of stuff.
Things. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. You actually can say so much.
Yeah, everything besides, yeah.
We just decided, which I can't believe it took this long to figure out. We just decided that some things are not okay to say because it hurts people. And that's all we're just asking you to stop being like, I don't know, a piece of shit. And I bet it sucks because you know, because I'm sure it sucks that now you don't get any laughs in the shed out back with all your fucking buddies. I know that was like your safe place to say fucked up things, but all we asked is like, hey, maybe just find a new sense of humor.
Well, but now they have a new sense of humor, and this is probably one of the biggest downfalls of, and this is a joke, probably one of the biggest downfalls of woke culture is we've given people who used to say the N-word proudly new material, where they go. Well, you can't say this anymore, and then they have like bits about you know what I mean? Like now they have new ways to be like not woke, talking about woke culture, and it's like that's one of my least favorite things in the world is it's like Facebook, white mom Facebook, where it's like, I can't believe that I can't say this anymore and this whatever. Like that wasn't a problem. So now they'll find anything and make it horrible is basically what I'm trying to say.
Buddy, I just saw Bianca Del Rio do her live show.
Okay.
Least funny thing I've ever seen.
Really?
Oh my God. Bianca Del Rio does not understand trans people.
What?
Her whole show is
you
just
watched
her
it live?
I bought tickets. Me, Curtis, Dean, and my friend Taylor, we all went, and we all left going that. Dude, someone was in a wheelchair going to the bathroom, and she tore this person apart just for being in a wheelchair.
Well, I would too.
Because, you know. Well, because
Yeah.
so no, this person was just going to the bathroom and she was like, "It's an up ramp. Good luck." And all the white moms in the audience just went, "Ha ha 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 ha
Oh
ha."
my God. There's man dressed as woman is on our side.
Yeah.
They they get us.
They get
No.
finally like, and then she like the whole joke was just her going, "And I'm a cunt." That was every punchline, and then all the fucking white moms were like, "Oh my God, she said it. She said cunt. Ha 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 ha." It was, and then dude, just every 2 seconds, just being like, seriously, just being like, "Fuck your journey. Oh, my pronouns." Like that was her thing.
Really?
Being like, yes, it was insane.
Oh, that's sad. That's disheartening.
Doesn't that suck?
Okay,
it was
can
like,
I want to
and
say
it wasn't like, I'm down. I always can find a joke in anything. Mm-hmm. If you can make me laugh, if it's funny, it's funny. But it not only was it not funny, it was just like misinformed. Like, dude, she had jokes about Anne Frank.
Oh, so
it was
also
like
really recent and funny.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, really like nailing, and as if like very current event stuff, and as if Anne Frank needed to be taken down a peg. As if.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh, because the Holocaust was too easy on Anne Frank? Hey,
Yeah.
Bianca Del Rio, shut the fuck up. Like, it was
It's also
bad.
lazy.
It was
It's
all
lazy to talk
punching
about
down,
old stuff. Yeah.
low-hanging fruit, punching down. It wasn't good. It was like really, it was probably one of the worst shows I've ever seen.
It sounds it. I love I saw Tim Dillon live.
Yeah.
Weird atmosphere, weird show.
Right.
Probably wouldn't go again. Only masked person in the audience, and it was at the Wilbur with 2,000 people. But I do have to give him credit. Some of his jokes, he had probably 15 minutes on Russia, Ukraine, talking about,
Right.
and not like offensive things, just making jokes about like Putin and how insane he is. But I was like, and this was March 9th or something. Like it had just happened.
Right.
He had 15 solid minutes on it. And I was like, that's ridiculous. Like that is really amazing that he has this polished 15 minutes and they just invaded a week or two ago. Like that's really amazing.
Right.
But that's just like it's interesting that Bianca Del Rio's using the same material that she did on the season that she was on, probably. So
Exactly. And it was all like really, really hack stuff. Like, like it was the jokes that you would expect your like Facebook uncle to tell. Mm-hmm. It was just very, it was like the idea of like, I'm gonna be offensive for the, like, it was like when a little kid swears. You like when you test the waters as like a child and you're like, fuck. And then it gets a laugh because you're like, oh, it's a kid swearing.
yeah.
Like that's not supposed to happen. But when you're like, I don't know, when you're a grown up and you're a polished comedian, like it was just annoying because I was just watching like white parents going, ha ha ha, I don't understand my kids either. I don't fucking get it. Like it was
It's
really
feeding into the wrong. Yeah. That's
and like,
interesting.
dude, like making fun of someone in their wheelchair.
Okay, well, this is where I
While
disagree
they're-
with you. I'll make
I-
fun of people in wheelchairs all the time.
Because, well, all right, man. Yes, Jake. Because
on my
you
channel,
were
I got
in one. Yes.
I got in so much trouble.
Because also it's like that's like me being like, yeah, I make fun of people with cancer. I don't care what cancer they have.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking them down a peg. But like, I get it. But like, it was someone who is just going to the bathroom. The thing that didn't make me mad that they made that joke. That's just, yep, you're being hack, and then like made like a joke like, like made like a joke like, why don't you just stand up and walk to the bathroom? Like that was like the bit. And I was just, and then people were like applauding, like screaming. And I was just like, this is so upsetting because it's not like, I don't care whether it was like, if the morality or not the moral, the morals of it. I don't really care about like that. I care that it was like just not funny. It was just not good jokes, not good bits. Like there was nothing. There was not a new idea. There wasn't an interesting thought about it. It was just like, oh, you guys think that she was like, I literally was like, I don't get like the new generation being pronouns. Like there's two choice. Like it was insane.
So it was
really insane, man.
Expand on the person in the wheelchair going on the up ramp. I think that's really sad because I know that when I was in a wheelchair and if I had to go, and I know that you're prepping for me to say something fucked up, but I'm not going to say anything mean.
No, I know. I can hear that. I can hear the sarcasm has left the
okay.
building. It's gone.
because I'm not going to say something fucked up, but I could. If you're in a wheelchair and you're going on an up ramp to go to the bathroom, which is usually difficult, you're most likely by yourself, and that's even more sad. The fact that they don't have somebody there with them to help them go up, and they're also being ripped apart on stage, and then they have to, I was going to say walk, I mean, roll back into the auditorium. Like that sucks. Like, that's so demeaning. And like, I know that like, there's being in someone in a wheelchair.
Being in someone in a wheelchair. Jesus.
Yeah, awesome.
Great. Awesome. Probably felt great.
Yeah. Being someone in a wheelchair, everything is a chore. You're fucking wheeling and drawing more attention than you want, and yeah, that sucks. On the upside though, I went to a drag show recently.
Yes.
And it was the complete opposite.
Good.
And it was and I wanted to do it. So there's a local drag queen who does like, okay. And this is I'm not being paid to promote this person. I just think that what they're doing is great.
Yeah.
There's a queen called Carrie the One.
Okay.
And she hosted this drag show, and she is a Fortnite streamer, and
awesome.
And her friends have a squad called the Stream Queens, where they stream Fortnite together, and it's pretty great. But the Carrie went up on stage at this show and was like, I want to acknowledge that drag was started by black women or black men, and some of them got killed for this, and I want to acknowledge that I am getting paid to do something that people who are a different color are killed for. And that's how they started the show. And I was like, Jesus Christ, that's great. Like that was really cool. And then at the end, she was like receiving tips for tips that would be donated to like Maine trans kids something. Like it's super cool. So
so amazing.
That show was really great, and it makes me want to support her more, and I want her to do drag makeup on me for my channel. So that's
amazing.
That.
Yeah, exactly. So like, but that's the thing too, is like they're like, I assume if they're Fortnite streamers,
oh my god,
they're probably pretty young.
Not really.
No. See, okay, so then maybe I'm just being ageist and just being like, old people don't fucking get it. And Bianca Del Rio's a bit older, so I'm just like, but I also think that, you know,
is I feel like Bianca Del Rio should not be even like in the conversation of like reasonable drag queens at this point.
For sure not. For sure not. For sure not. My new favorite queen is Gottmik. Gottmik and Simone, because I just finished season 13.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Season 13's unbelievable.
I haven't watched it yet, but the show that I watched in Maine was headlined by this queen Ada Vox, who's a fucking
great. I know. Yep, I know Ada
amazing
Vox.
singer. I've talked I DM'd with her. We were gonna do a shoot, but things fell through. Like, she's the fucking best. One of the great, like, best vocalists I've ever heard in my entire life.
Yep.
Like, people like that should be fucking celebrated, because Bianca Del Rio, just because she has followers, is you know.
And I used to be a huge fan, and I was excited to go see her show, and then we left, and I was like, ugh, that really
sucks.
That just sucked. That just, like, made me not a fan anymore. I was just like, that was just bad. But you know, some people, they just don't get it, you know.
Yeah. So I live in a college town, and everything, they have so much fucking funding for just everything, right? Like, they're flying in drag queens to do a show that 100 people are there for. Like, it's crazy, because basically they get to say that they support LGBTQIA people.
So is it very much
this was
like
through the school?
Okay, but is it? Can you kind of tell that it's like for the optics of it? I mean, regardless, I like that. Just regardless, I like the I don't know. I don't want to say that, because at the end of the day, if LGBT folks are getting paid, and if drag queens are getting paid, and it's being promoted, then I don't really care if it's for the optics or not. Let's just keep doing that stuff.
I would say that, I mean, as of very recently, after getting called out because they haven't been supporting.
Okay, yeah.
So it's very much like a thing, like, okay, then we're gonna dump $50K into this fucking show, and show people that we care, which is great, because you're giving people voices who I wouldn't have have known about. But
that's the thing too. It's like,
go for it.
I was just gonna say, when you do call people out or ask them to do better, I don't be surprised when they're like, okay, I'll do it, and then here's I'll show it by saying, here's the money we're gonna put into this, and then we're gonna start doing these things. Because I know some people, I just caught myself, I guess, being like, yeah, but are they doing that because they want to? It's like, well, no, but it should just be a thing of like, let's just do it then. Let's just not be mad about whether they're doing it for the right reasons or not. Let's just be stoked that people are now, I'm stoked that they're doing that stuff, and they're going to get the word out there, and that drag queens are getting paid and all this,
Yeah. So going from a positive to a negative, I did want to bring this up. So and this could just be my cynical side, I don't know.
Because you're a cynic, man. You're a cynic.
I am.
Jake.
I'm a negative person, and I hate everything. So
yeah.
This college in Bangor, Maine, outside of it, University of Maine. I mean, 40,000 people.
Can I just say the word Bangor? Like, Bangor, Maine sounds made up. That
yeah,
sounds
some people
like
say banger, and then Curtis would say, I
banger.
barely know her.
LOL, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah,
Banger, Maine.
For sure.
Banger, Maine. Come on, man. Banger.
Bangor
Jesus
does sound
Christ.
fake. Sounds like a Harry
It
Potter.
does. It sounds. It does. It sounds like. It sounds like a fantasy novel where there's a guy named like Rice.
Rory.
Rory the Great, and then he falls in love with Lilith, and then they have like beautiful children in Bangor, but then it's overtaken by the Gautras or whatever the fuck, like it's like
Gautras,
it's just it's like a novel that you're like it was a #1 bestseller and blah blah blah, and then you're like, well, that's cool because I've never heard of it, and then it'll be a Netflix show in like 4 years.
Yeah,
Like it was what Bangor, Maine sounds like.
Yeah, and Kristen Stewart will be like,
Yep.
I don't know, like the leader of the Gautras.
Yeah.
Stephen King lives in Bangor.
So
and-
this is what all this stuff is about, is
Yeah.
the spookiness of Maine and how fucking boring it is.
Basically, like he leaves out all the parts where it's like there's a war on drugs and like a lot of people are overdosing on our streets, but he does keep in the parts where there are clowns that are in our sewers, and that is true.
Yeah. Oh, that is true. Okay, so he doesn't want to talk about the war on drugs or the struggle of poverty, but he does want to shine light on the ghosts and ghouls. That's
for sure. He doesn't want to show the fact that like right next to the bookstore that he put hundreds of thousands of dollars in to keep alive during the pandemic, there's a guy with a needle in his arm in a populous city. So that's cool. Love Stephen King.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to be rude,
like when
but he's
authors-
got some pretty features.
He's got some. He's a pretty good author. I don't know if you guys have heard of him. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
But I like when they're like, no, it's a metaphor.
Yeah.
Pennywise is actually the meth of Bangor, Maine.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. It's a clown that you made up, and then you made all the kids. You made all the kids fuck at the end, you weirdo. Stephen King's actually a weirdo. I read it once. It's really
forgot
weird.
about that.
He makes all the kids bang at the end. It's fucking gross.
Yeah, and then so they all like there's just like liquid everywhere, and then they start swimming in it, and then they take syringes and they draw it all up, and then they put it in their arms, and then what he says in the end is that sex kills. And and you should never have sex before marriage, and then that is actually what it is about. So it's not a metaphor; it's actually a direct correlation to sex killing.
Okay, good. And that's that. But I think they kind of lost that in the movies, but I don't know.
No,
Let's
was
have
there.
Stephen King on. Okay, was there? Maybe it's in the deleted scenes. Okay.
No, it was in the.
Oh,
it was in the widely produced.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's have Stephen King on this, and he'll clear this up for us.
Yeah, Stephen King looks like Pennywise himself, so
he does.
Definitely get a lot of views. Get a lot of listens,
absolutely.
Actually. Not that many views.
Yeah.
People
He'll get
don't
on and
wanna
he'll
put
be like,
themselves
"Ah!"
through that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, this guy's gonna eat me because he's a turtle or a spider, I guess.
Yeah.
What a
this
dumb
guy's gonna make
fucking
me
idea.
have sex with all my kid friends. Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. You want to go ahead and what were you gonna say?
Okay,
I went on a
okay.
huge
My
tangent
cynical side. So
Yeah.
you Maine around this time, when people are getting acceptance letters from colleges, they're putting a
Right.
fuck ton of funding trying to get people to go here. So how do you get people to go here? You bring Ada Vox from Drag Race and American Idol. You bring, for some reason, Jay Leno is basically doing a residency here. Don't get me started on that. Jay Leno is doing a monthly show at the University of Maine Theater.
That's cool. Is Johnny
nobody
Carson
goes.
also the dean of the school? What the hell?
Yeah, it's
What are you
really
talking
weird.
about?
Yeah,
What?
Don Rickles is hosting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy weird.
Very strange. Okay. And so in Canada, do you have like college concerts where they really try to bring people in?
We don't have like, what do you mean? Like we have,
They bring
like,
an
Frosh.
A-list headliner celebrity to perform for just UMaine students.
Yes, they do. It's called Frosh Week, but it's when you've already been accepted and it's like your first week of school.
Okay. Yep.
So
This is just the last week of school for us. That's what they're.
okay.
That's when
so
they
for us it's like you've already been accepted. Here's like we're gonna show you how awesome this school is. So for us,
what was yours? Okay.
Ours was, so we had, I think there was there was one night that was like a paint night. It was like an EDM thing, and they just sprayed you with paint.
Cool.
the other night, I can't remember the other night, but the last night was like our big A-list celebrity was Sean Kingston. It was fire burning on the dance floor. Sean Kingston, but unfortunately, we found out that Sean Kingston was actually not allowed to cross the border. It wasn't with him. I think it was with one of his security guards or something like that. Don't quote me on security guard, but it was don't quote me like the paper's watching this.
Sure.
Jacob Sharpe says that, but it was apparently one of his security guards or team members or whatever. There was a sexual assault or a rape charge, and he wasn't able to cross the border.
Okay.
So last minute, we got the Canadian Sean Kingston, Cardinal Official.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know who Cardinal? No way. Hold on. Yes, you do. Come on, Yes.
Canada's a whole different world. Dean was like, I had drinks with someone, and he was like, I was like, I don't know who the fuck that is, and they had like 300,000 followers, and they were like a rapper, and I was I don't know what that means.
Hold on, Cardinal Official. He's like a Canadian rap guy.
Just like I described, but he's like, yep.
Yeah. One sec here. I'm gonna screen.
That you has 300,000 followers.
No, I bet he has less. I bet it's less. You would know this song. All right. We're gonna screen share this. You are gonna know who I'm talking about. Cardinal Official. He has a song with Akon. Come on. All right, can you see what I'm showing you?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Nobody listens to this song for Cardinal Official. Only
this came
Akon.
Out. Come on. Okay.
It's just an Akon song.
Yeah, but I know that, but he was a thing. He was a thing.
Okay.
That was Cardinal Official.
A host on Canada's Got Talent. Fuck me. God.
See, he was a big deal. So, anyways, and I probably just demonetized any chances on this video.
I won't put it in, but I'll sing it. Dangerous. That girl is so
dangerous. That girl is a bad girl.
Bad girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got him. Good. I know that song. I guess I'm a Cardinal Official fan.
So we couldn't get Sean Kingston, but we got Cardinal Official. Like basically just on a like, hey man, Sean Kingston can't be here. Can you get down to Humber College Lakeshore campus? We need someone to perform.
Sure.
And he did because he didn't have anything going on.
Of course, because what else would he be doing?
So that was our big get, was Cardinal Official.
Okay.
Now, I know that you guys, so at this university, you got Jay Leno, which I guess is a little bit more popular than Cardinal Official. But also,
I guess.
In what world is are like 18 and 19-year-olds going, oh man, I can't believe they got Jay Leno.
So that's not the headliner. That's not the headliner.
Oh wait, it's not the headliner. That's just a guy.
No. The headliner is like A list. Okay, so this is what makes me
You're telling me that
pissed.
Jay Leno was an A list.
No. Okay.
I just like thinking of like a bunch of like young folks just being like, oop. Bestie in their Jay Leno era.
Oh my God, yes, Jay Leno. His first sold out show ever. Yeah.
Oh, that's so
That's
funny.
how they bring kids to the school. Okay, so
Yeah.
Okay, so they tried to bring T-Pain 3 years ago. Not A-list, right? Who do you think? I mean, but A-list though?
For my generation, yes. I was like,
sure, but now he streams on
T-Pain
Twitch for 2,000 people. So.
Oh. That's sad. That's sad. That sucks. Whatever. Good for T-Pain.
Good for T-Pain. Probably making more on Twitch than he does off the music industry.
everyone who was famous from when I was young is now like, I just got a TikTok, so come check out my new awesome TikTok. Awesome.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, mega awesome.
Mega awesome and epic. I get TikTok. It's okay.
So do you know who? Okay, so University of New Hampshire had this guy Dominic Fike who was on Euphoria.
I know Dominic Fike. That guy's freaking
He's
gorgeous.
great. Yeah,
He's awesome.
so
Wicked talented.
Yeah, so he was their headliner. So we had to one up them, and so we got the opening act as Waka Flocka. And
No way.
At the whitest school in Maine, in a town where there's an active KKK branch, and
Ruh-roh.
And the headliner's fucking Jack Harlow.
No way.
They spent $375,000 to get a Jack Harlow appearance to perform for 3,000 people in Maine. Like,
fuck school. That's why I'm like, fuck school forever. Because if you guys want to go into, this is the thing, they're robbing you of money. Schools are expensive for literally no reason.
Yep.
They fucking drain people. You will be in, so you're telling me that I'm going to go into deep debt. I'm going to go into crazy deep debt just so I can have some washed up professor who gets paid too much money to probably teach me something that's completely outdated, and so I can get a degree that I'm not going to use in my real life.
For sure.
And just so I can see Jack Harlow perform in my first year. Are you fucking kidding me? That's what you're paying for. You're paying for Jack Harlow to get like a veggie platter, a bunch of shit in his green room, so he can show up, play 3 songs, fuck
and
somebody who's going to that school, and then fly out.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's what we're all paying for. Fuck school, man. Fuck school.
Fuck school. 1 second. I'm about to piss myself. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. The antibiotics I'm on make me piss and shit myself daily, so I'll be right back.
That's okay.
I love you.
Okay. I love you. Jeez Louise, guys. Jake's going to take a pee right now, so I'm going to take a second to talk about school. School, sure. School is important. I'm not going to tell anyone not to go to school. School is great. Education's great. Spend your life learning. Learn new stuff. Obviously, I didn't spend a lot of time learning because I don't know how to fucking talk. But, dear schools, don't bring in an A-list celebrity like that just so you can get more money from more students. Because that just shows me that you take that money, and if you have that much money to spend on Jack Harlow, I wonder how much money are going into the pockets of people who own the school, the dean, all of this nonsense. And I know that teachers are underpaid and underappreciated, but let's maybe spend more of that money on like public school teachers, elementary school teachers, high school teachers. Let's spend more money on that. Fuck your private school
Daddy,
and your university. Oh, good. Sorry, I was just doing a rant about how let's just take that money that we spend on universities and all this further learning that almost none of us actually use in our real life, just so I can do like a fucking theory piece on how, I don't know, how it's awesome that Amazon is going to destroy the world one day. I think it's all fucking nonsense. So let's maybe take some of that money that we're going to give Jack Harlow to play his new fucking Fergie song. Let's maybe take a little bit of that money and maybe put it into like, I don't know, public schools, elementary schools, proper funding for like education for like, I don't know. I just think that I don't know. I think post-secondary is one of the biggest scams on planet Earth. I agree. Especially as someone who
$375,000 on Jack Harlow.
And that all I was saying was that proves to me if you have that much money to spend on taking more money from families and from fucking young people, because the thing about school is that it puts people into deep debt. If you're going to school, And sure, there's loans and stuff, but you have to pay all that shit off. So you're going into debt to get a job that'll help you get out of debt. And most of the time, the schooling that you do go for, it doesn't turn into a job. So it just frustrates. It shows that they have enough money to spend on Jack Harlow to bring more people in to get more money. Then how much money are they actually getting, and where is the rest of that money going? Because I bet if you're going to pay Jack Harlow $370 whatever dollars, there's probably a heap of money going into the people who own the schools, people like the dean, all that shit. There's tons of money. If you think it's crazy that they spend more than $250,000 on Jack Harlow to perform, I bet there's way more money in that school. And then you look at public schools and elementary schools where they can't get fucking funding for shit. Yeah. So
arts are all gone because Jack Harlow wants to perform first class.
Exactly. Yeah. And then some fucking rich kid named fucking Bryson is like, I'm gonna go get my liberal arts degree, and that just and then it's catered to people who come from like middle upper class families. Mm-hmm. Like it's 100%. It's absurd. It's such a fucking backwards thing, and I know in the States it's way more expensive than here, but it's fucked. It really bugs me. It's like the medical thing. Like those are the two biggest scams in the States: school and medicine. Yeah.
I am taking a class at University of Maine partly because I like. I mean, but it doesn't make any sense. I could just keep my student ID and not go. But I like feeling like part of something. I go to like the gym here. Yes. I like, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I'm taking one class just because I guess like I'm a YouTuber and photographer and like people don't understand me. So like I think I just have to like I just wanted to keep up with like the old heads and like really do school and whatever that means.
You know, you're an intellectual. You're an intellectual.
I guess I'm an intellectual and I'm an empath as well. Yeah. So it's tough being me, but they just emailed me and said that because we filled out financial aid and FAFSA and all that shit, and they just emailed me and said that I had an outstanding payment for $1,400 for one class because they don't accept any financial aid for 9 credits or less. So I could take 3 classes. It would cost me something like $4,000, and it would all be out of pocket without any payment plan, without anything. Like you just have to pay it that semester. And they said that they would fail me or withdraw me if I didn't pay it. And $1,200 to $1,400 is not easy to sort of pull out of your pocket.
No, it's not.
Also, like they gave me grants and all these different things, and now towards the end of the semester, now they're telling me that I have to pay it, which is awesome. So thank you for that, and I hope that my money goes straight into Jack Harlow's pocket.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking bold, and it's not Jack Harlow's fault. I don't care. That guy's just trying to. That guy's just trying to fucking do his thing and get paid. But it's ridiculous.
Colleges pay so much fucking money for artists like that.
Yeah, and it's bullshit. And we can talk about however long about Jack Harlow, capitalizing on black culture as a white guy or whatever the hell. But that's neither here nor there. The problem is that there's bigwigs out there that are running these schools, and they're asking for more and more money, and they're telling you that no, the more you're in school, the better your job is going to be, which is fucking bullshit. That's a fucking lie. Not everyone can be the CEO. Maybe I should. I don't know. I'm sick of people saying that anyone can do anything. Here's some stuff. Not everyone can do anything. I'm on like Killer Mike's side, where he has a TV show called Trigger Warning, and it's really good. And he has an episode about teaching kids that they need to be carpenters. You need to learn how to do trades. You need to be ready to work really hard for the rest of your life. And it's true. I'm sick of people being like, I'm going to be an astronaut, or I'm going to be like an idiot like me being like, I'm going to be a comedian. That's nonsense. You need to learn real things. And it's important to have to work labor jobs, and it's important to know that maybe you won't be the next doctor, but maybe you could be the next like incredible plumber. Yeah. And I think that's something that there's more. We need to be more. I think we need to be a little bit harder saying like, and work as like a community and go, this is what we need. Right? We're full on authors, and we're full on.
We're full on photographers.
We're full on all of it. We're full on all this nonsense. What we do need, we need nurses. We need people to act like. I'm sick of the idea of like, no, if you work at whatever your passion is, you'll make it. That's bullshit, and it's not true.
Yeah, we need more white rappers.
Yes, we need more handsome actors. There's a billion people doing all that.
Yeah.
And they're all and it's all delusional. I'm delusional walking around being like, I'm going to be a YouTuber. That's nonsense. I can work as hard as I can, but I've gotten a bit lucky. Whatever, no matter what it is, there's luck involved in any of this. So if you can work as hard as you can, and it just might not pan out. So maybe we should all work a little bit harder to help out with things that'll actually benefit society and benefit people. Yeah, that's my 2 cents on school, because I think they lie to us.
I think I'm just gonna delete our podcast channel and delete my channel and.
Yeah, exactly. And we'll go. I want to just. There's gonna be a day, Jake, where I'm gonna, because I'm such a cranky old guy now, and I walk around all the time and I look at people and I go, what the fuck are you doing for no reason, and I just get mad. So I think there's going to be one day where no one's going to hear from me, and all of my stuff is going to be gone, and you'll hear about Jacob Sharpe in 400 years or whatever, that I've just been living up in the mountains, growing my own tomatoes, and just going absolutely fucking nutso bagutso. And I can't wait. I can't wait to go live in the middle of the woods, grow my own tomatoes, and hang out with a bunch of animals and not talk to another person.
That's fair.
I don't know.
That's fair. But
that's
right
me
now,
ranting
we're
without
gonna
any
be tubers.
education. Tubers.
Yeah.
Tubing. I'll be tubing.
Right now we're
pal.
gonna be vlogging.
Here's another tube from me to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So there's my little gift to you.
There's my little gif. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's me ranting about stuff I barely know anything about. Just some hard opinions from a stupid idiot and his best pal.
Hard opinions from a soft guy.
Exactly. Yeah. Nothing wrong with being a little soft. So you should,
I have. So we do have questions, but I came across something that really, really, really bothered me, and I want to see if it bothers you.
Okay.
And so there's an artist called Role Model.
Oh, I don't know the artist, but I saw something. I think I saw some. You tweeted something about Role Model.
I did.
I didn't get it. I didn't understand it because I don't know who that is. What they do.
Okay, so he's a singer. Okay. And he's dating probably maybe one of the wealthiest YouTubers, most well-known YouTubers. Her name's Emma Chamberlain. Okay.
Oh, yep, I know.
So he's with her, and I want you to read me some of these lyrics in the chat.
Man, okay.
Because I found these, and I couldn't stop laughing at this. And I know that
like
this
is this going to be like is this going to be like a Tyga Kylie Jenner type situation? Like, it's going to make me want to throw up.
They're the same age.
Okay.
They're 19 and 20. But I want you to read this because I read this and I went through it, and it's in the chat now. So.
Oh God. I don't like the way it starts. How about all these ads?
Okay,
dude.
What's it called?
So, okay, it's called Masturbation Song.
Oh, weird.
In all lowercase, which sucks.
Yeah.
Oh,
sure.
God. Okay, so it's called Masturbation Song. Verse 1. I touch myself more than I should be. I think of you. Is that a good thing? I close my eyes, and right above you, facing your thighs, you said, I love you.
Okay.
Now this is the break. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Oh. Oh, oh.
Oh,
Oh, oh.
oh,
Oh.
oh,
Oh. Oh. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. 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 Oh, oh.
oh,
Oh, oh.
oh, oh,
Oh.
oh. There you go. Okay, good.
Okay. So that okay. First off, this is what is this? Like this is like a this is okay, you know the song I touch myself, like when I think about you, I touch myself. Oh.
Yeah.
That is a good song.
Mm-hmm.
This and well, it's a silly song because no matter how you try to write your tune, if you're gonna sing about masturbating, it's probably gonna be taken a little silly. I don't know who's ever said the line, I touch myself more than I should be.
Yeah.
You
Was this
say
written by
that-
Dean?
Yeah, exactly. Was this written by a 15-year-old who just got a boner for the first time? Like, was this written by someone who first discovered the idea, first discovered the feeling of an orgasm, and then they spent days in their bedroom and they ruined socks and they ruined towels, exploding into
Ruined
those things?
relationships with their family, yeah.
This is this is such a bad idea for a song. I touch myself
Especially a
more than
19-year-old, you're starting your fucking music career. Your girlfriend is like a YouTube comedian who would make fun of this and definitely does behind closed doors.
Yeah, there's no way that she was like, yeah, that's a great idea. I think it will go really well if you talk about jerking off to the idea of going down on me. I think you should write that.
Well, but then, can I read verse 2 in the bridge? Because you missed that.
Oh, no,
that's
okay,
really
so
good.
I would like to read it. Uh-oh.
Okay, good. Because it is really good. And there's a couple lines in here that will make you laugh.
So first verse, I think that this is coming from the, like, maybe he's, like, repenting. I like this is like, I touch myself more than I should be. Dear Father, I've been touching myself more than I should be. I think of my girlfriend. Is that a good thing? I don't think it is.
Yeah.
So please repent my sins, you know?
And then this is from the point of view of her.
Uh-oh.
Kind of.
Uh-oh.
Speaking for a YouTube comedian. Here we go.
I leave at 10. You hit the showers. Who's in your head when you push your flower? Okay. You close your eyes. You close your eyes, and I'm right behind you. It's like I'm inside when I'm not beside you.
True.
Then we have like 40 more O's.
Yeah.
Oh. Man, photos of you to keep me sane. You're in the nude.
True.
I'll do the same. I scratch my skin. I sin for you.
Here it is.
Here it is. Oh my God. Lights going dim. My limb is blue. Whoa! Woo!
And then he just repeats it.
Oh, he does yeah. Okay, so this is like the hook. Photos of you to keep me sane. You're in the nude. I'll do the same. This is like, dude, this is the horniest Dr. Seuss shit I've ever read in my life.
My limb is blue.
My limb is blue. Okay, I've heard of people getting blue balls, but there's no way. Oh, babe, don't do it too much. I don't want to get blue limb.
No, my limb. Yeah.
My limb.
Also.
My limb. My third arm is blue from grabbing it, from
speaking-
jerking off too much.
Yeah, from speaking very highly of yourself, sir.
Jesus. Yeah,
My
your limb.
is blue.
My limb is blue. Jesus. I doubt it. I
so-
doubt it's a limb.
Yeah.
How about you speak like a normal person? My penis is sore. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
My
Yes.
penis.
My pee-pee is my
My-
honker is sore.
Yeah, my pee-pee hurts. My pee-pee hurts.
My willy hurts. So I think that this is really funny because like I do think that this could have been written by Dean. Something about the my limb
Yeah.
is blue makes me laugh so hard.
So to Dean's credit though, he would have written this like to be funny.
Yeah, that makes
Because when he says,
yes, of course, he wouldn't write this seriously.
Yes, shout out to Dean because he'll come up with funny things and he'll say like my cord, and it makes me laugh.
My cord is blue.
My
yeah.
cord is blue. Well, cordon bleu or whatever the hell.
My horn. Yeah.
My horn. My horn. So the thing is that this is meant to be hot, right? Like this is meant to be sexy, and this is. One, I don't like thinking about. I don't want to know. Don't tell me artistically how you come. Don't do that. I don't like that. Don't be like. Don't try to cleverly. Don't rhyme. Don't rhyme when you're talking about like like how you get your jollies. I don't like
Yes.
that. I don't.
Sure.
I don't like that at all. But I don't mind because sex to me is funny. It's silly and it's weird. I don't like it when it's like, like
Sure.
you're gonna make my fucking limb blue. I don't like that. I don't like when people when people think they're being sexy. I don't like it. It's goofy.
Sure.
You're talking about your willy. You're talking about your willy and your hoo-ha. Don't do that.
Yeah, and them
Like-
mushing together. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
like
funny.
It's silly because all sex is like it's just that's don't say and
Sure.
like and also when you're like trying to be sexy like this, the word nude, nope,
Yeah.
that ain't it, pal.
Or
nude.
when you push your flower. That
Ugh,
is
yeah.
so funny to me.
That is because it's like, but that's how people talked in like that's how you would describe it if you were like Shakespeare.
Sure. Yeah. So maybe role model is Shakespeare.
Yeah, he is the new Shakespeare. He's the Shakespeare of our time.
I find this song really, really funny because it's a 19, 20-year-old kid who thinks that this is a really artistic take on how he jerks off. And
Yeah.
a bunch of his fans are going to be like, "Oh my god." Like he's talking about my flower.
yeah, exactly. This is you know the guy on TikTok who chops wood and everyone like freaks out over it. He's like wicked hot.
Yeah.
In the overalls.
Yes.
Like that's something like if he said this, everyone would lose their minds. But I don't. What is role? Hold on, I want to see what role model looks like. Not that it matters.
He looks like a teen somewhat.
Oh, he's just one of these fucking guys. He's just one of
he's
these
like an
fucking
e-boy.
hair guys.
Yes.
Jake, when you edit this, like, okay, hold on. This is such a guy who's just
Yeah.
like, yes, I'm gonna make a song about me jerking off too much.
And you're going to listen to it on repeat.
This guy calls a flower for sure. This guy, this guy's cord is bluer than the sky.
Sure.
This guy, man, like, of course, a guy with that hair, with that fucking smile, and those fucking that jawline. Of course, he's like, yeah, I can get away. I'm gonna get away with writing a song about jerking off. But
About
of
something
course,
that's inherently hilarious, but make
yes.
it super. Yeah.
Who in the world, because maybe I'm speaking for myself because I'm full of shame, but who in the world masturbates and goes, I'm going to write a song about what just happened?
He jerks off in the mirror, for sure.
For sure. And it gets him closer. As soon as he if he loves that shit. Fuck that. if you are the type of person who can jerk off and keep watching porn, you're a weirdo. You're a weirdo. You're a weirdo. You should whenever, and that's probably not a great lesson, but let's keep a little bit of shame there. Let's keep a little bit of silliness. Let's not just pretend that anything role model is doing in that song is okay.
Horn. Yeah.
I yank my I grip my fucking horn and I play it. I play it like an orchestra for your flowers, for your garden.
Yeah. For your
Jesus
garden
Christ.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I grab my garden hose and I water the garden.
Whoa.
Right? Gross.
I'm a gardener.
I'm a gardener. Let me
yeah.
grab my hose, turn on the sprinklers, and we'll run through it. We'll frolic through the grass. Ew. Ew. You're talking about cum, man. You're talking about
I get it now. It's
you're
a
talking,
really good song.
You know what? Yeah. Now I'm making too strong of a case that it actually is a good song.
Yeah. Now I have to listen to this song after.
And also, what part? Sorry, one more thing. What partner or girlfriend or boyfriend or whoever? What person is like, oh, he wrote about his jizz and it's about me.
Yeah.
Oh, his jizz is for me. That's never gonna happen.
No. Especially to like his girlfriend is so self-aware.
Yes.
And like funny on YouTube.
Writing a song like that is sorry.
I just love picturing him be like, okay, babe, I have this idea and you're gonna love it. And I talk about your vagina and
you know how I'm always jerking off.
You know how I can never stop.
I can't stop until it turns blue.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Great.
I wrote a tune. Listen to hey, like in Back to the Future. Hey, cousin Marvin, you know? Or it's what is it? It's hey, Chuck Berry or whatever. It's your cousin Marvin. You remember that sound you're looking for? Listen to this. Oh. You know that jerking off song you've been looking for? Listen to this.
Oh my God. Yeah, I thought you'd like that. It's a good one. How about we do one question and then we peace out of here? I also did want to mention, I do know that my cheeks are swollen and that my whole face is bruised and I have bruises on my eyes because I got my wisdom teeth out on Thursday. So that's that. I do understand that I'm talking a little funny and that this side looks like I've been punched a bit.
You look adorable, and you look a lot better. Yeah, it was a lot worse.
I look a lot better than like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
I feel in my prime actually.
Yeah,
this is how I want to live my life.
Hell yeah, a little bit swollen.
I love opening my mouth to talk and feeling ligament stretch. So
I think you've had a pretty good case of the swelling up, because when I was swelling up from surgery, I looked like Haley Joel Osment now. It didn't look great. I did for a bit. I think I sent you. I'll put in one of the pictures. I took a picture and I was out there. Yeah, I posted on Twitter.
That's true.
That's how good of a friend I am.
That's true. But I took one after taking a nap, and I'll send you that one later because it's pretty fucking bad. Actually, I'll send it to you right now, and then we'll do this question because.
Okay, great.
Maybe did I send this to you already? Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. It's also a really sad photo. So
we also didn't spend any time talking about health. We just.
Talk about jerking off, yeah, whatever.
Talking about jerking off and how I think school is bad.
Look at this photo. Tell me it's not the craziest thing you've ever seen.
Oh, no.
With my eye mask and my...
You know who you look like? You look like the guy... I'm not... This isn't... So have you seen the new Mad Max? Like the most recent one? Fury Road?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's the guy. That's what you look like post-surgery.
Oh my God.
That's it. Like compare those photos. That's basically like without all the flashy nose stuff.
Yeah.
That is, you swelled up like that.
Yeah, that's pretty scary.
You look like a villain in post-apocalyptic movie.
Yeah, I look like the Penguin for sure.
You look like a character in The Hills Have Eyes. That's
Yeah. Yeah.
You look like
Good.
it was like a nuclear disaster. But like cute though.
Yeah.
But not like scary. Like it would be cute. Like you would see your character and you'd be like, "Aw, that guy probably has a podcast."
Yeah, the guy with the roundest face getting a rounder face.
Wow.
Is, is great.
It looks like you put marshmallows in your mouth and then got beat up. Oh, poor guy.
Yeah.
Looks like you're playing Chubby Bunny and then lost and then got punched in the nose.
Yeah, Chubby Bunny and then went into a coma and like that's how I am. I'm just stuck there.
Poor guy. Yeah. So what's our question?
Our question is from Rowan. I know you guys have kind of talked about it before, but I want to know what the aftermath was like for you guys. I understand that you're still sick, but what is the mental strain of being, quote, better like? I think like I'll start. I think for me, there never is going to be like a quote better. I feel like in my head, I'm always prepared for the absolute worst. In every year, something bad will happen. I'll have a month where I have 3 surgeries like this month. Something will happen where my health I'll distance myself from healthy people in a way where I show like to my friends like, no, this next month is going to be hell for me because I won't be able to walk and this is going to happen and this is going to happen, and I'm like it's happened every year, and so I sort of just prep myself for like, all right, what's the next thing, and I'm sort of like I'm ready for it, and it's not good, but it happens every year. There's always something that is out of the norm for most humans. So I sort of just prep for it, and I guess I'm never better. So
yeah, I think with the never better thing is like, not that I'm never better. It's just I'm different. It's just I'm I'm fine. I'm different now though, and it's something that is like I feel like me 3 years ago versus now, completely different life, completely different mindset, completely different everything. But the post stuff is just for me, therapy is huge. It helps me deal with stuff that's happening now and stuff that happened in the past, stuff that's happened in my childhood, all sorts of stuff. But like you said, like the preparing for whatever's next, like preparing for when another thing could go wrong, preparing for another ER visit, preparing for more pain, preparing for the inevitable, like the MRIs every 6 months, preparing for the anxiety of hey, we found another tumor, hey, we didn't catch all the cancer, it's back. That I think the anxiety is the thing that is keeping you motivated, but then also on edge,
For sure.
I think it's Pete Holmes has a joke that he's like, I don't drink coffee because I run on anxiety, which I think is great because as someone who is a performer and someone who tries to do comedy, you're like, running on anxiety is the thing. That is the thing that keeps me motivated, and it's like where I get a lot of my work ethic from, which is probably not healthy, but it's also the thing that keeps me on high alert at all times. It's the thing that makes you go, hey, I don't feel good. Whether it's valid or not, it's just the thing that it's now going to be there forever, and I don't think I can get rid of it, because once you go through it, then every day is, God, I hope today is not that, And if it is, at least you know how to handle it, and but you are prepared for it, because I think there is, I don't know, when you are sick, it's very common that something else can go wrong. Sick like this, you know what I mean? Like, like the fact that, well, there's always stuff, getting your wisdom teeth out, and then also on top of that, you have 2 knee surgeries.
Yeah, and I think I do think like for the wisdom teeth, like I feel like somebody who had like a body that healed easily would be better by now, because it's almost been like a full week and I'm still in a fuck ton of pain. But I think like that just comes with it. Okay, I'm so sorry to sort of sidetrack, but I just thought about this. You ever remember dreams right after they happen?
Yep.
Like later.
It's
in
rare.
The day?
I don't dream a lot anymore because I don't have.
Neither do I.
Because I don't have a pineal gland and I don't make too much melatonin anymore. But you know, but that's the thing too, is like surgeries also, like, man, the thing of like post surgery or post treatment. I remember, especially from like chemo and stuff. But I didn't dream for like forever. Didn't dream for like.
Yeah.
I straight up didn't have a dream for like 8 months. It was awful.
But sometimes pills will. The oxy that I was on fucking made me dream like crazy.
Yep.
Like weird stuff. But recently, the last 3 days, I've gotten shot in the head at the end of every dream, and that's how I've woken up. And to the point where I'm developing a bruise underneath here because my head has been going like that when I wake up.
Whoa.
And it's really weird, and I don't know how to get over it. So I just had to mention that because I'm remembering now the last 3 nights I've been in different situations where I get shot in the head from the front, and my head goes like that, and then it bruises all along here.
Jesus.
And I'm mentally stable for sure.
I'm sure there's an answer like online, like it would be like, why am I dreaming of being shot in the head? And it'll be like, you're stressed about lunch tomorrow or something. Like that's there's always like a silly explanation, but that's like that's probably not good for your neck if you're bruising from a reaction that isn't happening. But that's the thing
especially
too.
After wisdom teeth. Yeah,
man, dreams are the most gaslighting pieces of shit of all time. You ever have the dream where you wake up, where you're having a dream and you have like, I don't know, like you get like $1 million and it feels so real that you got money, and then you wake up and you're like, man, because then you go, oh, like there's a part of you that is excited. You're like, no way, I got all this stuff. Or like I've had dreams where I've written the perfect joke. And I've woken up and I've been like, oh, I have nothing. What am I doing? But in my dream I'm like, and then I'm like, man, I gotta wake up and write that down. And I wake up and I'm like, oh fuck, it was nothing.
Yeah, it was in sim language.
Yes.
Yeah, that sucks.
But I don't get any bruises from that though, so I don't know. I don't have the medical advice there, pal. But that might be I don't know. I do have okay. So another thing is from chemo. I don't know what it is, but I start sleeping normal and I'll wake up with my wrists curled, like tense, like really tense, like curled up, like right up to my it'll curl like that, and I have tremendous pain for like days after, and I don't know where it's from or why I do it, but I've heard that it can be from like I don't know what medically it is, but something to do with chemo and post chemo stuff, like having like limb like issues or whatever. Like it doesn't turn blue, but it definitely is like it hurts.
Your limb isn't blue, but like,
my limb isn't blue, but it hurts. So I don't know what. Yeah, dreams and being sick, weirdest thing on planet Earth. And things that like, you know, I know that, you know, there's no real like, there's no dreamologist or science really. I don't know. There's not too much stuff on dreams and we don't really understand it fully. But yeah, man, I don't know. Maybe
can't wait to go to sleep tonight.
Yeah, can't wait to go to get shot in the head again. Jesus Christ. Maybe I'll have a dream where I save you.
Maybe.
You know what?
Maybe you can save me.
Yeah, I'm gonna lucid dream,
awesome.
and I'm gonna fly to your dream, and I'm gonna get the gunman. I'm gonna Insidious this thing, because that's Insidious is just awesome. About it's just about lucid dreaming. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do what what that kid does. I'm gonna lucid dream, and I'll fly to your dream. I'm gonna say I'll help you out. That's what friends do.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's a real friend.
That's a real friend. I'm gonna stop you from getting killed in your dreams.
Thank you, and bruising more under my chin. Good.
Because you know what, Jake? It's all in your head. It's all
Something
in your
about
head.
dreams. It's all in my head.
It's all in
Yeah.
your head. It's all in your head.
Cookie.
You're crazy. You're a kook.
Yeah.
You're a freaking nutso but gutso, pal. It's all in your head.
All in my head. Chipmunk cheeks. All in my head.
Yeah. All in your head. Boing. Auga. Auga. Bruh.
Yes.
Yes. We're back.
Bye,
Radio.
everyone. That
all
was
right,
sick.
everybody. That was sick.
good.
My name's Jacob Andrew Sharpe.
I'm Jake Doolittle.
And this was the All in Your Heads podcast. So make sure you like the video and podcast. You subscribe on whatever
True.
you listen to, how you listen to this stuff. Hope you made it to the end. If you didn't, I totally get it. But thanks for listening, guys.
Absitutin. Have a good day, homies. Yes.
Yes, absitutin. We're going to get out of here and we're going to go tubing. We're tubing.
We're going to go tubing.
We're going tubing.
We're going tubing. Jeffrey Tubin. See you later.
Jeffrey Tubin. All right. All right. I love you, buddy.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.